guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Dr. Lynda Cramer. Okay, you know, I really do not like being the bearer of bad news, even when it means something good about me. Let me explain. Since 2001, I was told when I died that COVID was coming, lockdowns, the vaccinations, everything was coming, and it all panned out exactly as I was told by my great-great-great-great-grandmother, Cramer. So when she started telling me about a war in the Northern Hemisphere, please note she did not say a country, but she said the whole of the Northern Territory will be in conflict. So when we look at the world map and we go from Europe, look at what's happening now in England, the United Kingdom. Look at the riots, the tension within races. I don't particularly have any political gain to any race. I accept everybody for who they are. So please do not think I'm making this about my own opinions here. This is all the opinions of the universe and what they told me is coming. Then we go over into the Middle East. Not only have we got Ukraine going up against Russia, again in the Northern Hemisphere, we've now got conflict in China, which is again the Northern Hemisphere. And look at now what is happening with Canada and the USA. So at this point, the whole of the Northern Territory, the Northern Hemisphere, is in conflict. I do not want my prophecies to come true. I'm not egotistical here to say, oh, look at me, my prophecies come true. I actually detest it vehemently when my prophecies regarding bad things happening to brilliant people come true. But I am seeing this escalating. I have known for over 20 years, October is going to be extremely not nice for a lot of people in the the Northern Hemisphere. Bear with me, I live in Australia. We've got one of our states is called Northern Territory. It's where Darwin is. So how do I emotionally deal with what I know? I sit here and I have to laugh. And I put on my Spaceballs the t-shirt to have some sort of clarity that everything does happen for a reason. And most importantly, we all have the capacity and the mental ability to change fate. Nothing ever is set in stone. No prophecy has to come true if we decide and choose to go the other way. So this is where today, guys, we need to sit here globally thinking about the escalations in the Middle East, Europe, the US, Northern Americas, Canada, etc. We've got to sit here and put our energy not into what they do, but what they could choose to do. I want world peace. Now, I'm just a middle-aged, well, a little bit over middle-aged now, woman sitting here in Australia. What possibly could I do personally to create world peace? So I sit here and I think about Trudeau in Canada. I think about the people that are about to be elected in the USA. I think about who's in charge of Russia, Ukraine, China. I think about especially Macron and Starmer in the UK. And I give them clarity. I send them peaceful thoughts where they don't have to get offended. They do not have to react when somebody does something that they don't like. That's what I'm sending out to the universe. I was watching this video on YouTube last night, and there's one of the Middle Eastern countries, I'm not going to say which one, but they said if they bomb us, we will retaliate. No, you don't have to retaliate. You don't have to do something in revenge. And this is what philosophy and belief system we must stop to make the world more peaceful and more loving. You and me, the people watching this, we're on this page where we want to be calm, where we want to be peaceful, loving, supportive people. We don't do revenge. We don't do annihilation because our feelings got hurt. We don't stand up and cause drama. And that is what is happening right now across the whole of the Northern Hemisphere. And I've been seeing this coming for 20 years. So when you meditate, when you think, because we do create our thoughts, when you sit there, don't think about the wars. Don't think about all those new bombs coming down in Israel or wherever they're dropping them. Think about the people on the ground who don't want this to happen to them. Think about the sisters and brothers, the children and the animals. Think about the trees. They don't deserve to be bombed up. So put yourself into that perspective and love and say, do not harm me. Because universal law, the big law of universal law, do no harm. I can't stress this enough, guys. So I sit here in my Spaceballs the t-shirt and I laugh. I create happiness for myself and I create love, support and compassion, understanding and most of all compassion. And I send that out in the ether to the universe. And I hope and pray you do this too, because the more that do it, the better. And we send this out as a global message of do not act on what they do. Do not get offended. And do not have the belief system where we must react to other people's actions. Walk away. Stand down. Back down. Whatever it is you want to say to yourself. But don't get involved. That's the message of today, guys. Because this war, if it does start, I don't know how bad it's going to get. And I've seen billions could end up dying if this does escalate. So please watch this video again. Think about what you can do today to put your thoughts out there so this doesn't start. As I always say at the end of my videos, love. And today's message, I can't say it enough. Love. Think about what it represents to you. Trust, honesty, respect. Respect. We don't have to get offended by what other people do. The governments are virtually pushing us to this. And you know what? The government only is strong because we allow them to be. So stand up and put your big spiritual hats on, and we must fight this war. Love yous all. Stay true to who you are and what you want for the future. Love yous all. Talk soon. Bye.